Ever wonder how creators get those silky smooth slow motion shots or those breathtaking time lapses that make their videos pop? Well, today I'm going to show you how you can unlock both of those features with just one setting on the Sony A6600. And the best part, you don't need any extra gear. But hey, if you're looking for other tools to level up your game, check out the affiliate links below for some of my favorite gear. So what exactly is S&Q mode? S&Q stands for slow and quick. It lets you either slow down or speed up your footage without needing any post-production editing tricks, all in camera. So let me walk you through how to set it up and, most importantly, how to use it creatively to level up your content. First, set your camera dial to S&Q, then jump into the menu and choose your recording, frame rate, and playback speed. All right, so on the A6600, first thing you want to do is little dial on the top right there. You want to take that, put it on S&Q setting. That way you're ready to record in S&Q. But then, more importantly, we want to take it over to the menu. So if you look, you've got page 2. Go down, second one from the bottom is S&Q settings. Let me take you through the general overview of them. Basically, when you click on those S&Q settings, you've got recording setting and you've got the frame rate. So record settings, you have options of 30 and 24 and 60p. And then if you go back, you've got frame rates available, 120, 60, 30, 15, 8, 4, 2, and 1. Okay, so starting with the slowest recording speed that you can get would be a frame rate of 120, and you do 24p. That gives you 5 times slow motion. So that one is like really slow. I don't use that one very often because it's just so slow. One of my philosophies is that if you record in slow motion, you can always speed it up, but it's harder to slow it back down. So that's just something to keep in mind. The one that I use the most of would be the 30p at 120 frames per second. This is my favorite one. This one is 4 times slow-mo, so it's really perfect. That's what most of the stuff that you're seeing in this video is shot at the 4 times slow-mo. So that's 120 frames per second at 30p. Now, if you take the frame rate down to 60, Now you have options available in the record setting of 60p, 30p, or 24p. So if you do the 24p, that's 2.5 times slow-mo, which is a pretty cool setting. If you do 30p, it's 2 times slow motion, so it's basically half speed. Okay, then if you want to do on the time-lapse side, if you do 1 frame per second at 60p, you're doing 60 times quick motion, all right? So multiplied by 60. If you do 30p at a frame rate of 1 frame per second, you're now doing 30 quick motion. So 30 times, speed it up. And if you're doing 24p on the 1 frame per second, you're now at times 24 quick motion. So this one you got to play around with the time lapse. I think one of my favorites for the time lapse would be doing the 4 frames per second and then using the 30p. That's 0.7 times quick motion. It depends what you're recording. If you want to do like sunrise, you know, watching the sun come up for 1 hour, you're going to want to go with the fastest one. So 1 frame per second at 24p, 30p, 60p. That's going to be 1 frame per second. So just play around with these frame rates and see what works for you. Do a lot of testing and just try some different stuff, you know. And if it doesn't come out great, you can always delete it. That's my philosophy. If it doesn't come out good, it's just a test. Everything in life is a test. It's just that simple. Check this out. Look at how smooth this slow motion shot looks. S&Q mode captures every detail of movement. It's perfect for action sports or even nature shots or waves rolling in. You can create those dreamy, cinematic scenes that make your viewers stop and really watch. And here's a time lapse I shot. See how it compresses hours into just seconds, creating an amazing storytelling tool? It's perfect for those dramatic scene transitions or showing the passage of time, like a sunset or busy city streets. Now let's take a look at some more, and don't forget to check out the links below. I've included some of my go-to gear for getting shots like these. Basically, everything you'll need to perfect your slow motion and time-lapse game. So that's S&Q mode on the Sony A6600. Whether you're shooting stunning slow motion or incredible time lapses, this mode adds a whole new layer of creativity to your filmmaking. But hey, don't just take my word for it, give it a try yourself. You'll be surprised at how much this one feature can transform your shots. And before you go, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more tips, tutorials, and gear reviews. And if you have any questions or topics that you want to hear, drop a comment below. I love hearing from you. Also, check out the affiliate links for all the gear I use to keep my shots looking sharp. That's it for this one, and I'll see you in the next video.